Steve forced Annie to keep drinking water, and once she finally felt the urge to pee, he kicked a chamber pot over to her. But what he said made Annie feel deeply humiliated. What she didn't know was that Steve had only stepped back a little. After she relieved herself, he handed her a piece of bread, because only with a full stomach, he said, could she have the strength to serve him better. Annie had been a college student, just 19 years old, traveling alone to visit a friend in another city. But while hitchhiking, she was kidnapped by Steve. He was a twisted sadist, and to satisfy his depraved desires, he hung Annie up and whipped her mercilessly, forcing his wife Vera to watch. After beating her badly, Steve tied Annie's hands and feet to a table and locked her head inside a small wooden box, leaving her like that until his next assault. Vera was terrified of her husband and didn't dare speak out, but guilt eventually drove her to sneak into the basement while he was away.
Do you know where you are?
She originally planned to set Annie free, but when Annie mentioned that she had a rough idea of their location, Vera changed her mind. That night, after Steve came home, Vera couldn't help but ask when he would let Annie go. To her surprise, Steve told her to stay out of it. In this house, he expected nothing but blind obedience from her. Hearing that, Vera didn't press further, but she made one request. Seeing how determined Vera was, Steve reluctantly agreed. The next day, as a carpenter, he built a large wooden box himself and locked Annie inside it.